Hey, look at this. Look at this house right here.
Which one?
This one right here. You see that? So these houses are actually pretty cool. We're literally one block off. Oh my gosh. We're one block off the old mill district right now. These houses were all built in the 1900s, and I actually, I lived on Delaware. This is Delaware Avenue when I first got here. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Good. Where are you headed? Jackson's? Jackson's. But yeah, I lived on Delaware Avenue. These houses were all people that worked for the mill, which was, again, right outside this, just one street over, literally. And so these older homes are just absolutely killer, beautiful. The one I lived in was not upgraded at all, but if you can see these guys here, they actually were upgraded. They're beautiful homes. So yeah, so let's just do a quick kind of little walkthrough of this area, and we'll tie it all together by moving towards the old mill district.
Okay, so I've always been confused, Derek. The old mill district is not just the old mill where the REI is.
Yeah,
That's
for
always
sure.
been like the confusion for me.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
we're technically, even though we're not at the old mill, we are technically still in the old mill.
Yeah, the old mill, I would say, is a little more of an area. So back in the 1900s, this actually was one of the storage facilities right here that I'm standing in, and I love what they did to this, which is why
we're closer to we're also close to downtown. We're like right in the middle.
Literally, if you go about 8 blocks that way, we're downtown. So,
right. But then if you go 8 blocks that way, your old mill.
Your old mill. Anyways, so yeah, these brownstones, which are absolutely gorgeous, I think really kind of tie the area together, and they did a good job in this, tying the history to just the beauty of the area as well. So if you continue to look, right, so the old box factory is here, which is again part of the old mill, and then the old mill itself sat with some storage facilities here and over there to the south, all the way down to the river, right? And then on the opposite side of the river was kind of the Chevron Hixon lumber mills. So you had two lumber mills kind of competing together at one point in time in the early 1900s. So at one point, this area was one of the most vibrant lumber areas. I think it was mostly pine that they had in the area. It was one of the most high producing pine lumber mills in the country at the time. So it's really cool to see how it's all come together. And truly, the old mill district is not just a name. There's some aesthetic behind. It's not just aesthetic. There's literally a name behind it because of the history of it all. This whole area was lumber mill operations. You had the Brooks Scanlon families and the Chevron Hixon family. Side note, Hixon Mortgage Company, that's where I stole the name from. So give them props where props is due. But yeah, as we continue to move south, I just wanted to point out here the Crane Shed Commons. A little bit of controversy with that building. As you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous building. But the developers came in the night, tore down the old shed, paid a huge fine, like north of $100,000 if I recall, and then built this beautiful building. Quick note, Caleb, check this out. Do you see this? This where the tree's coming out of? That's actually a cog from the old factory. I always think that's super cool.
Is it actually from the factory?
Yeah.
Or do you think they just made those for this?
No way. It's from the factory. Trust me.
Lying.
We moved on from, the houses and the old mill area to what is in the background, as you can see, is the stacks. It's actually, funny enough, those are not real anymore. And it's anchored up by REI, which I think is so cool. And then if you kind of just look behind me, literally you're looking at restaurants. You've got Athleta there, a wine shop there. You got an Orange Theory back there. If anyone's ever done Orange Theory, have you ever done Orange Theory? I actually did it. It was kind of fun.
You liked it?
It was okay. It was okay. And then if you look kind of behind there, you can see some condos.
There's also a Kid American Ninja Warrior course in there.
Kid America.
Have you done that with yours yet?
I haven't. The little gym?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I haven't done that yet.
It's good in the winter, when you need something to do.
Yeah, for sure. And then as we move down this trail system, which is pretty cool, you can see there's Greg's Grill, restaurants. This is kind of the hot shopping district. And Caleb and I literally just walked here from there. So you can see that it all kind of ties together, right? And then if you literally kind of just move this way, you can see the Deschutes River in our background, right? And if you head north, you can literally just keep walking all the way to downtown on this trail system. And if you go that way, you jump into the forest, and there's a pedestrian bridge for you to loop back around, which is kind of cool. So yeah, literally the amphitheater. What's your Kids Bop? Is that what you cited?
Kids Bop, that's
what's
what
your
you're
favorite?
most excited for.
Mine's Tyler Childers.
No, what do we have this year?
What do we have this year?
We got Brad Paisley. bought tickets to Paisley.
So much cooler online.
Yeah, hey.
But yeah, if you look at, like, literally people will just anchor up right here, float. It's packed, and it's super fun to see at twilight with the businesses thriving and a concert in the background, and then people just anchored up, especially in the summer. So yeah, I love the area. And then if you look forward, you can see we're just walking down the trail system. Greg's Grill is right there. They don't love people voyeuring for a long time, but you could get a restaurant and spend $100 and get a really good steak as well as a little bit of concert. The platform, they went a little bougie this year, or the last couple of years, adding the VIP stages. And then literally the restaurant is right there. We've worked down this trail. Now you've got the bridge, which is the entrance. Literally, if you can zoom in, you can see the entrance to the amphitheater there. You know, one of the things that I just recently read as well is that, you know, the Old Mill district, the Old Mill area is also continuing to grow. So I know they have 3 more slabs, 3 more large restaurants coming in. You know, the area continues to be developed. You've got residential on the perimeter of all of it, as well as some condos sprinkled in. So, I mean, the Old Mill district is just killer. It just is. Hi, buddy.
Doggo.
Hi, doggo.